Hey guys, still windy today, and it's cold wind again. Happy Thursday. I know we weren't done with our conversation yesterday. Not on the video with Samaya, but the video from the morning. And I know it was a pretty good one. And I know it had to do with, what's going on right now in the world. But I don't really remember where we left off. So I will put a pause on that. And leave it at what we talked about. So at Christmas time, we found out that our dad has skin cancer on his nose. He had a growth there, and they biopsied it, and hopefully they got it in time. He's going to have surgery to remove it. I mean, I think that's the better thing about skin cancers. Most of the time you can remove it, and then it's usually done, and don't have to go through chemo or any of that. So he's gonna have it removed, and it requires, since it's on his face, it requires plastic surgery too. So he's gonna have 2 surgeries in one day. So that's kind of nerve-wracking. So he's gonna have it removed in my city, and then he has to go to a hospital in his city for the plastic surgery. So lots of waiting. We've turned into national COVID, I won't say actual COVID, but the shutdown has caused us to go into nationalized healthcare, sorta, where people wait in line forever to get their procedures, and some people die before they get their procedures. A couple times I've been to Mexico, it told me I didn't want nationalized healthcare here because people were waiting in line at the hospital. That's just, and it's taken my sister here a year for her, almost a year to get her shoulder surgery. So she's suffering in pain and having to take tons of pain meds to manage her pain and shots and everything. All because of the shutdown. We wouldn't have this issue. All because of the shutdown and because they have to test people and blah, 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 blah. And it's just really annoying. Really, really, really annoying. But they got my mom in for a colonoscopy like that. Even after she had to cancel it. Look at that. And if we go nationalized healthcare, they're going to force we won't be able to tell them no on these procedures. They're going to force you to do all these wellness procedures that you may or may not want to do. And they'll get to decide, Someone pointed out, if we go nationalize healthcare, then how they are saying, some people are saying, oh, we shouldn't treat the people that are unvaccinated. We should just let them die. And people are being denied transplants and stuff like that because they're unvaccinated. So if we go nationalize healthcare, that's going to be 10 times over. They're going to deny people for other things. People were up in arms about private insurance because it's costly. denying obese people or people with diabetes insurance, well, when you go nationalized, they're going to deny you a heck of a lot. And they're going to force people that don't want to, for whatever reason, to undergo all these wellness things that may or may not be necessary. I mean, they're already slowly doing it. In California, they have mandated the HPV shot for anyone entering junior high, middle school. And they lie about that one. They get parents to give it to their teenage daughters under the guise that it will prevent cancer. But it may or may not, and it's not to prevent, it's to help your body fight HPV. But if you get it, you can still have the chance of having cancer. So maybe we should be teaching these girls that they can say no. It's okay to say no. It's okay to ask whoever they intend to do intimate things with. It's okay to ask them if they have any diseases. It's okay to ask them to test themselves, because guys are the carrier of HPV. So it's okay to do that. It's okay to wait until you're in a super committed relationship and you know where that person's been. That's okay. And it's okay to not do those things while you're in junior high and while you're in high school. You're no less cool than somebody that is. In fact, a lot of people will tell you that they wish they wouldn't have done those things. Because I'm sorry, a teenager is the least likely, because they don't think in the big picture, least likely to be committed to you the rest of their life. And it prevents other things like unwanted babies. And these girls afraid to tell their guardians that they are, and then they go and get a secret. They terminate the baby secretly, and then they get they have an infection, and there's so much emotional trauma to that too that nobody ever addresses. So adding that on to normal teenage depression, and teenage depression has gotten worse since our shutdown. We are just going back, man. We're going to a real dark place. And I read a headline that California governor is trying to nationalize our healthcare. Or, that would be nationalized. I guess it would. Wants a form of nationalized healthcare here in California. So we're heading for that already here. I'm not sure, if any of you are from Massachusetts and you have Romney Care, or if you experienced that, let me know. Let me know how that is in Massachusetts. I can only tell you about California and Mexico, where I've been. And thankfully I didn't have to use their hospital there. So yeah, be very careful if you go out of the country. Anyways, we are where we're supposed to be. We're gonna turn around, and then Lulu and I are gonna say goodbye. So we could call this another one of Amy's rants today. And it all started with telling you that my dad has skin cancer. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely. So I get to watch Zoe overnight. It'll be fun tomorrow night because her mommy is going to a dance competition. So I will get her tomorrow and I'll get to watch her overnight. So that's always fun. Last time she slept at my head and I put a blanket over her for a while because it was kind of cold. It was cute. She has a lot more fur this time. It all grew back. All right. We're going to say goodbye to you. And hope you have a good day, rest of your week, all that stuff. Bye-bye.